Okay, so you know how the game was kind of creepy, wasn't really that, you know, terrifying, it was fine, you can go out and you can have some fun. Look at it now. Good luck. And you can see pretty much as I can. I can see like the tiniest bit better, like the tiniest bit. This is kind of spooky. Um, but of course then it is better with the shaders, but obviously I'm not expecting everyone to have shaders, so this is what they can see. It's kind of bad because I do need darkness. Wow. That's kind of a spooky castle. So maybe I can like put down some lights in the places. I want to see something. The lantern is a little bit better, which is something I would have gathered. So, yeah, this is kind of a spooky game. I don't know if the enjoyment of it will be going down if I do it like this. But if I don't do it like this, then it's just pillagers, which at the end of the day does fit in with my lore. I like the castle like that. But to be honest, I also like the castle like that. As well. I mean, like, this game, it's so much better like this. Okay, yeah. We're just gonna stick with pillagers and anything that can survive in the day. Let me show you the interior. There's nothing wrong with... There's no glass up there at all. Don't know what you mean. Yada yada yada. Yeah, because we can't have the game like that. Everyone would hate it. I'd hate it. So, this is the interior. It's pretty dark and spooky. Right, you have to imagine that there would be pillagers, like maybe hiding in that kitchen area. There would be, what are they? The dudes with the vexes. One of those. Probably some ravagers. Heck, you might even just come out here with Bad Omen and then have to deal with a raid. That could be fun. Like, when you hit the village, I'm imagining you'll get Bad Omen. Like, immediately. You'll get Bad Omen, and then you'll hit a villager, and then, yeah. So, you'll see something now in a second. And basically, I only decided to do the one floor, as I thought that would be the most necessary thing. What's the point in having like a gigantic castle with like a lot of rooms that are gonna just look like this? Like, I'm not imagining to have too many in the castle, like maybe one or two. The castle will probably be the most dangerous place, but I also want the rest of the map to be, loved and enjoyed. And it's supposed to be an exploration map, not, a castle map. And again, we won't have wings during this entire game. But I do, so I can travel like the roofed forest or something. So for behind the scenes sort of stuff, which is what this video is, this is a lake. I certainly hope there's nothing down there. Like, I don't know. I just hope there isn't anything deadly down there. I think I just realized something. If I'm making an underwater section, which is obvious by now, I have to add a new loot. Fun. No, it is actually fun. Because it makes things trickier then to get, like, certain pieces of armor. Yeah, so I will just have to essentially just go back to the hub and just add in Aqua Affinity and Respiration as two separate helmets. The idea is that you play the game enough, you get better gear, and then you can combine the gear, ideally. And none of it comes with mending, which is sad. I am kind of glad this is happening. Look what's happening. Look what's happening. So you're in the lake. Right, you swim all the way down here. There's actually an air pocket over there as well. But then you come over here and you're like, oh, I need air, I need air, I need air. And then you get some air. Isn't that cool? Then you come out here. I don't know what's actually out here for you. Oh, probably just somewhere. So it's a little bit of dry land. I don't know what will be there. Probably nothing. But that's really cool. It didn't decide to go full up. So you actually have loads of air. Maybe I don't even need it, Aqua Affinity anymore. You have loads of air. So glad I didn't hit the duration bar of that video, because it would have went back and I would have been like, where was I? Hello, it's me, Mr. Fox. So, this is the lake. Pretty simple to say. I like how that outpost looks. That almost looks better than the Minecraft one. Almost. But I'm very happy with how this little area came together. Obviously we've got the underwater cave, which you can very clearly see. I don't like that. But there's not much I could do about it. Very happy with it. Very happy with the fact that there's two big caves very close to each other. If you're in this area, obviously pillagers will also be in this area and they will spawn inside of there. Or maybe actually outside of here, just in case. And then they will come and try to kill you. Because they think you're trying to steal from them. Because maybe they're setting out an outpost here to like go and explore the caves. Which I suppose it would be nice if there were some ores down there. But there isn't. So also the lore is that they stole the blocks and they hid the blocks down there. So they're gonna set an outpost here to make sure you don't go in and like steal their stuff. And then they set out. It would be fun if there were more outposts just throughout the entire land. Because then that would actually develop a story a lot more. You know, that'd be kind of interesting. And then I'd have a much clearer idea of where to put the spawners. But I mean, I don't want to make things too clear on the other hand. So, really like how everything's going along. I think I'm gonna take a break now, see what I'm gonna eat, because my little tum-tum is kinda hungry. Okay, so, this is the end. Okay, so, we got these 4 lovely houses. They all look the same. I don't think I'm too bothered by that, to be honest with you. Usually they would have a campsite right in the middle, so I might hook that up. And again, this place is going to be flooded with, whatchamacallits? The dudes. Yeah, the dudes. The pillagers, that's right. So pillagers, you know, they're going throughout the land, they're just taking people out of their homes. They're putting them somewhere. If it was some sort of game where I could, like, make it so you have to take all the villagers back to their home, or you have to free the homes, that'd be great. I could do that, but I feel like I'd have to do other tricky things in order for that to happen. I think it's done. The Glizzering Maze, the proper one, not the crappy dark basement one, I think it's done. So we're just gonna casually... Oh, I gotta make that a waterfall, I think. Yeah, I gotta make that a waterfall, go into the lake. Okay, so this is probably one, if not the last update before I close up the walls and then the game is in phase 2. So I'm gonna take it from this part. I'm gonna go all the way down to the end of the village. By the way, the waterfall is done. I know I didn't really show it, but it was there, and it looked pretty nice. Now there will be a thing where some leaves will probably get caught by this wall, but I can't be too worried about that. So, actually, Do me a solid. I should actually just be able to do this. And then I just gotta cover in this part. Like that. And I gotta cover this part in. Like that. And there you go. The game should be perfectly closed in, but also very open. Awesome. I don't know how many blocks I want to do. I'm gonna go back to the main point. I'll start from there. Take a little break, see what the hut looks like after all this time. This is looking really, really good then, huh? Now, I have one thing to quickly address. It won't take that long, which is usually what the word quickly means. First of all, this will become uncommon, because when I started developing it, I was like, what's the one that comes after common? It's uncommon. And also, these are called sets. So it's going to be logs, set, common, uncommon, blah, blah, blah. Let's get a look at how this game looks from up here. Wow, this is quite mega. So this is what it looks like. This is the brain of the machine. And then you got the actual game. As you can see, it's quite large. Wow, it's quite large. I did kind of want to fix this little area to make the house look a little bit better, but to be honest, I think it looks alright. I think. So, yeah. You'll have this little lounge where you can just kind of sit and you can be like, oh, sweet God. Oh, sweet God. Soon, I shall be installing a thing so that you can get a health bit. I think it'll just be that you basically put in a bone and then you'll get health. Make it nice and simple. Now, as for the blocks that I want to have and the quantity that I want to have. Hello. So, I did it. All the technical stuff, I mean the literally technical stuff, is done for the game. I do have to actually test this just to make sure it works. Yeah, we don't know. We'll test it all. We'll test it all. We'll test it all. So, we'll say, yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3. So we can push 1, 2, or 3. Boom. So now to formally test this. 1. Ooh, that's a good sign. Machine is all prepped. So I should get something from 1 through 9 pop out through this bookcase. Ooh, shit. See, patience, my friends. 4! Okay. So now you can see, guys, why this is called the Glizzering Maze. 1, because you feel cold with fear. Because whenever I think of Glizzering, I always think of cold. Ironically, there's nothing cold in this area, in this land. I think there was supposed to be a cold biome. If I was to make an extension onto this, I think I would add a cold biome. That'd be kind of cool. So now, right, I'd go to, I don't know, maybe we can even put it here. The equip section, right, where you get, you know, your basic stuff. And then you'd head out. I do use number 4. And the beauty about this version is you don't have to return it. Because the last version, we're like, please return. But of course, because this time it is much more deadly, the chance of death is a lot higher given the fact that you're going out there with iron armor. Iron armor? Leather armor, I'm fairly sure. I think the box or the starting equipment has disappeared. So, there's one thing I need to do that I definitely know I need to do. Well, technically, yeah. I suppose this is number 2. Finish off this hallway. Yeah. Just finish off the hallway. Do the sets, now that I know that there's sets, and I don't have to keep saying Descento, even though Descento is kind of cool. Oh, yeah. And then I need to do the randomizer, so that when you get the block back here, you can actually get, what was it, 2 of these? 3 of these? I think it's 3 of these, at random. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Glizzering Maze, with me, Mr. Fox. Yep, I'm still here, working hard, or hardly working. I did the open mouth, kind of shocked face thingy. So everything's hooked up. We got the shards, we got the score points. Well, the shards are the score points, actually. So they're changed to score points. I've changed them all in these little sections. If we come down here, it gives a very brief and quick explanation on what this is. This is your box. This is where you will set your spawn. You will be able to upgrade your gear and place your sets. So now, all I have to do is test it. Yeah, literally go in survival and play it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a completely separate video on me playing it. And I'm going to upload that after upload part 2. So guys, okay, a bit weird. I was just editing and the video clip just sort of ended with me, totally not burping, because why would I do that? So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.